Good morning, gearheads. Welcome back to the workshop. My name is Zach. I'm with TheQuarterMaster, and today I'm going to show off the competition range bag. This is a design we have in-house. There are many of these on the market, but this is ours. We've designed it in-house, make it locally in South Africa. A lot of great features I want to show off to you today. It comes in many colors. You see I have blue and red here today, but also the normal black, green, tan, gray, FDE. Any color you want, we probably make it in. Made out of ripstop nylon canvas, so the normal durability, UV resistance, flame resistance, water resistance that you come to expect of ripstop nylon. This has that, lots of padding. This is a great range bag. Of course, it's where it gets its name, but we also a wonderful EDC bag, travel bag, laptop bag. We have customers who use this in so many different areas, and I want to show off to you why it's so wonderful. I'm going to do my best to show you all the features, all the pockets, but of course, if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, call us, send us an email, or come to the showroom. Check it out for yourself. See what you think of it. Let's get this started. So here we are closer. I'm going to do my best to show this off to you. This is the front panel. It's got a nice clean front panel. It does just have a section of Velcro or hook and loop, so you can put anything onto there if you want. This front compartment is really special because it has a full clamshell opening. So this thing opens up fully, and it creates a great sort of workstation, if I can call it that. There's webbing both on the outside and the inside panels. You can fit a lot in there. If you're using this as a range bag, here's sort of a standard Glock 19 magazine. Fits in there very easily. You could fit 6 on the bottom, 6 on the top. But maybe you're using this as an EDC bag and you want to put a flashlight and glasses and a pair of pliers. Whatever you need, you can really organize things well. I want to point out this lip here. If you put some heavy tools up front into these sort of webbings, I'm sure you know in other bags, if you carry it around, they'll tend to fall to the bottom and you'll just have a big massive gear at the bottom. This lip here really helps things protect that. Here's a pair of pliers that is quite soft, they're quite heavy. But because I put it inside that lip, I could carry this thing around all day long, and every time I open this up, they're going to stay right where I want them to be. There's a flat compartment in the back here if you want to put a notebook or anything like that. And this is padded both on the inside and on the outside. Any gear you put in here should be well taken care of. I'm going to just work around the bag, try and show you everything. This side compartment here does have a spot for an ID card. I don't know if you can see that, if you want to put anything in there. The zippers on this only go about 50% of the way, so you still have a lot of access, but it's not the same opening as the front compartment. This is about the same size as sort of a standard rip-away IFAC. If you wanted this to be a medical compartment, you could absolutely do that. That would fit in there quite well. You could zip that up. I'm going to keep that out because I'm going to show you some other pouches with that. There's also some webbing on the outside panel of this, so if you wanted to keep something else in there, organize some tools in there, that would work well. And then zips from both sides, FST zippers, all of them. The back panel is the one you saw with all the molly webbing. Great if you want to add some extra pouches, but also maybe you just want to keep quick access to a marker or a pen or something like that. And that way it's easy to access. Outside of this panel, there is a flat pouch with its own zipper here. I have my 10-inch tablet. That fits quite well in there if you wanted to keep it there, but there's a lot of spaces for this, so I'm going to keep that out and try and show you that. And then this compartment here is the same size as the one in the front, although the zippers also only go 50% of the way. So you have a same size compartment as the big front one, it just doesn't open up fully. Padded both inside and out. There's some webbing on the outside panel, I don't know if you can see it. Sorry, it's hard to show you all these angles. But just another great compartment with webbing. You can organize gear, keep things separately. Maybe these are some items you don't use as often, but fits in there well and zips up nicely. This last side of the 4 sides is mainly just a water bottle or drink panel. Quite a generous pocket. You can fit about a 1-liter Nalgene in there. I just have my coffee mug, and that goes in there nicely. You can then drawstring it closed with some elastic, and it'll stay nice and safe. You can also probably fit about 2 of those 500 ml water bottles in here if you wanted to go that route. But just a great versatile pocket, and it can be closed up if you're not using it. There are some other pouches this thing comes with. I pulled them off just because it was difficult to show you them. First one, here's a brass bag. Just has a little clasp if you want to hook it on. You can hook it on anywhere. D-ring on the side or anywhere. It's just a little bag with its own drawstring top and a mesh bottom. If you're using it at the range, you can throw your spent brass in there and you can clean it later. Maybe you're using this bag as a work bag and you want to keep a wet umbrella in here, or a rain jacket, or some gloves you used. Anything like that, this just clips onto the outside of the bag and will sit nicely wherever you want to clip it, and just gives you a bit more option in terms of carrying some gear. And then it comes with a normal shoulder strap. Here we have padded full-size shoulder strap. It has D-rings on both sides, so you can carry it that way if you have this thing weighed down with a lot of stuff. Also on the back side here, we have a keeper. Maybe you have a rain jacket or a cleaning mat. If you're using this as a range bag, you can just keep that right there, and that way when you carry it around, your jacket will stay with you, or whatever you decide to put in there. That stays well. The bottom, let's show you the bottom before I forget. We have 5 very large heavy-duty feet. Really help keep this bag stable, but also help protect the bottom from when you put it down on hard surfaces. And then we'll get into the main compartment. Main compartment, there's a little bit of Velcro on the top here. You open that up, and it's padded on all sides. So all 4 sides, but also the floor and the top are all padded. Whatever you put in here will have a lot of protection. It's just one big compartment with 2 sort of side panels. These are big enough for a 15-inch laptop. I just have my sort of 10-inch tablet, slides in there really well. If you're using this as a range bag, maybe you want to keep your IFAK in there or all sorts of other stuff. There's a lot of space in here. Although this is still a very slim bag, you really have a lot of options. Maybe you use this as a travel bag and you can keep some spare clothes. Change of clothes in there works great. We have one customer who is an engineer I know who keeps a laptop up here, but because he's at site all the time, we'll just keep a hard hat in there. And that fits very well, not a problem. A lot of different options. I'm showing this just so you can see some different options that we have with this bag. It's really a great, heavy-duty, long-lasting bag. If you want to check it out, see our website or come visit us. And if not, I'll see you next time. Cheers!